Smart figs. Are they a good idea for Star Wars or not? Big debate, lots of rumours, possible 2026 release. Let's have a little chat about it. So, I've seen lots of videos leading up to potential smart figures for Lego Star Wars coming out, smart minifigs as such. I'll put a couple of photos up of the leaks I've seen. There's a lot circulating around YouTube, around online. I just thought I'd give my quick perspective on it. Really quick video, just because it reminds me a bit of the Mario thing. And I've got an example here. I'm lucky enough that my kids have got a few of these sets. So I've got Peach, Mario, and Luigi here. Now, when these guys first came out, brilliant idea, niche, new, interesting. I know they're real chalk and cheese, bit Marmite. Some people like them, some people don't. I think the idea is great, the concept's there, but it was a bit of a novelty. I mean, the things they can do and the different things they can say, it's great fun, they're fun to play with, but after a little while, it takes the imaginative play out of it a bit. And that's the only problem I have with the Lego Mario. My son's got quite a lot of the sets over the last few years, and he started to phase out of it a bit and play with more of the Sonic type sets, Minecraft, the things that are a bit more imaginative. They're still based on a current IP, but they are you could do more with them without having to use the little little squares and the little QR codey things and the scanner things and everything. I mean, don't get me wrong, these are great, they're fantastic, but you can't really then integrate them with other sets. He'll do a little Sonic Minecraft crossover when he's playing or something, or he might have someone on display. And the original Mario sets that came out, they were just purely based on the kind of the gimmick of, oh, let's build a little level and scan it, and he can do the level and jump and woohoo and all that stuff, which is great. But after a while, it gets a bit gimmicky, and you can't then make more of a game with it. The newer Mario stuff that's come out is more display orientated, and some of the newer sets that still let you scan are a bit better. They're a bit more diverse. They're a little bit easier to do what you want with them, which is great. Star Wars wise, it's a hard one, isn't it? I mean, I think the idea of having it in an actual minifig is brilliant. It's almost what they should have done with Mario in the first place, in a way. It's a great idea. I think it's getting a lot of slate online. The only problem for me is price point's going to be insane, isn't it? Let's be honest. If they're putting that technology in a little Star Wars figure, Star Wars Lego is already mega bucks. We all know this. It's ridiculously expensive even for the small sets. But I think these are going to push the price up massively for like a small set that does something quite cool. I think even Star Wars collectors like myself who are a bit skeptical of this will probably end up getting a set just because it's a cool idea and we want to see what it's like. But until they come out, until we get some reviews, some ideas on them, it's really hard to work out. I mean, picture coming up now, but the side printing on them with the little warning label and the little bin thing, if that's what it has to have on every figure, that's really off-putting. I mean, we all want more printing and detail on our minifigures. We don't want less, a strange code on the back of them, and a weird little thing on the side of them that has a bin logo on it. I mean, who wants that on Luke Skywalker or Darth Vader? That's weird. And I get that they might have to do that legally for certain reasons, but a bit odd. So I think it would be interesting to see how they come out. Obviously, these images that have been leaked online, from what I know, are all a bit up in the air, a bit wishy-washy. Some of them are different to others. Obviously, don't take my word for it. I don't know specifics on these, but it sounds like some sets might be coming out next year. So let's keep our fingers crossed that if they do it right. I can also see that you got your torso and your legs attached, a little bit like the key rings. We all used to, where you can't really take any bits off them, which is fine on key rings because you don't want them falling apart. But on these figures, you can't really do any changing about. I know a lot of collectors might not anyway, like myself, but kids and adults who don't mind doing a bit of mock building and stuff might want to use these smart bricks and these smart sound pieces and these coded figures and do more fun things with them, which obviously you can't if they're stuck together. And it'd be great to see what sets they put in it. If they can do some kind of thing where you sit Han in the Millennium Falcon's cockpit and it does a really cool sound from the film or something, that's great and it's a good idea, and I think you could do some really cool things with it. I just think the execution is going to be key, and let's be honest, for a lot of us fans, price is already a difficult topic for us with these things. Sets are more expensive than ever. It's harder to get them. We're now at a point where if you're like me, you've got to really pick and choose what ones you can actually go for, because there's so many good ones that come out every year. You can't afford them all, and it's tricky. It's really tricky. So all the best to everyone who likes to look at these. I hope that when they do this, they do it right. If they don't do it, let's maybe get the Star Wars prices to a nice level for everyone. I think there's a couple of small sets coming out next year which look to be cheaper, which is great for kids and adults who want some of the little minifigures without spending mega bucks on them, especially some of the Mando sets I've seen coming out. But in the meantime, take care, keep bricking it, check out some of the videos, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.